through popular demand, I decided to, I guess you can call it a paint episode. It's really not long enough to be a paint episode, I guess, because you need at least 8, like 3 or 4 hours. But this is just to talk about my new project I'm working on, my attack on Titan Ogres Con army. Here's some pictures of a Games Workshop model that I have obtained through eBay. The the sword, they're very bloody, very big. I'm going with the ripped off skin look, the fat around the edges, because if you look at the human body, you have fatty regions. If you take the skin off, that fat actually kind of clings to the skin a little bit and kind of adheres to tendons. The the base, I'm going with a more natural look with the base here because I'm used to like doing the snow thing with the Beastmen and the Chaos Warriors. So this time it's going to be more like a Savannah Plain with the base. Um, the This is the other guy here. The next guy I want you guys to look at, bronze armor, skin ripped off. This model comes from what is it? This guy comes from, I believe that's Avatars of War. They're ogres. His head is from a Games Workshop ogre. A lot of switching out. I would have kept the other head. This guy actually got from a bundle of ogres that I had bought off of eBay for $300. It came with quite a bit of ogres, as you guys have seen in the last couple of videos. I've been playing with them, and I'm just now starting to be able to actually paint them because college. I'm trying to get my master's in business, and it doesn't lend a lot of time to doesn't give me a lot of time to actually just indulge myself in painting models. But anytime in between semesters, I have a little something to do, and I decided to go with a more of a more sadistic look to the ogres, because ogres are along with the dark gods, so they are going to look more sadistic. Their skin is ripped off, and they sacrifice their skin to the dark gods, and they walk around feeling everything. I'm almost thinking about making a fluff with them, and their whole thing is that they enjoy every sensation of the skin, because when your skin is ripped off, the wind blows on you and you feel a sensation. Pain is elevated, and it sounds like more of a lust type deal with them, storyline with that, and I think that's what we're going to go with it. And I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I always liked the Firebelly model, so I was happy to get this model and paint him, and he came out pretty good. A lot of people are using the cork, and a lot of these models came with cork already on the bases, so that's going to be something that I'm going to actually start working with, the cork bases. And here we have more ogres. That's the tribesman. He's the standard trooper in the Orgocon army. I'm kind of excited too, because Ninth Age, I was talking to an acquaintance recently about the Ninth Age, and all these other modeling companies starting to pay attention to what's going on with it, and that's good, because I'm getting tired of buying Games Workshop models. A, because they're expensive, and B, because this is the company that that'll throw their customer base under the bus really quickly. So I don't want to stay with that type of company or be a part of them, whatever they do. But you have to admit, they do create a good model. There's the back of this guy. You see the tendon going down the back side of the back. more like a less like a tin, more like a fat that is used to actually protect the spine of the ogre. I wish there was a way I could actually construct a spinal column for some of these ogres to make it look really cool. But that would be cool, wouldn't it? Here's the Allrock. It's a monster from the GW Thunder Tusk. In ninth edition, he's called an Allrock, and that's what I'm going to call him. Blood. I like the blood effects here. I'm probably going to add more blood effects on the base and more blood on the actual creature himself. It's going to be really bloody. Like he's been stomping entire armies, and it's just the blood fest. The guy on top, I'm not going to really show you that guy because he's not really finished. And yeah, that's not really finished with that guy. But I mean, there's one more model. He's not in this batch of pictures, but it at least explains what I'm doing with this project. I never really watched Attack on Titans. I watched like 3 minutes of it, and then the subtitling and having to read it really got on my nerves. So I used to do it when I was young, not anymore. But I hope you guys enjoyed this painting update. That's what we're going to call it. Painting update.